to Bill 33. No to power grabs. No to policing in schools.
But protesters are saying yes to properly funded public education, which they say is the real solution to violence in schools. Today at Queen's Park, they accused the Ford government of intentionally starving the system to manufacture a crisis and pave the way for the return of cops in classrooms.
To keep schools safe, we need to be funding our schools. We need to have proper education supports, special education supports.
Things like more education workers, more child and youth workers, more mental health supports, guidance counselors, social workers, psychologists.
But critics claim no funding has been set aside for those extra supports. Instead, Bill 33 will allow for the return of resource officers in schools.
This is ultimately an attack on all students in Ontario.
A spokesperson for the education minister tells us in part, school resource officer programs help foster positive relationships between students and law enforcement, ultimately making our schools safer. What do you say to that?
There's absolutely no evidence that their presence decreases violence within schooling space.
In 2017, the TDSB ended the school resource officer program after a survey found teens felt intimidated, watched, or targeted. But data from several teachers' unions shows a dramatic 77% increase in violence in Ontario schools since Doug Ford took office in 2018.
This is a manufactured crisis.
Bill 33 will also give the Ford government what is being described as authoritarian power over school boards, and the education minister has threatened to eliminate elected trustees altogether.
People are done with these school trustees wasting money, and they're done with a lot of these school boards. So we're going to hold them accountable.
What do you think of that he is hearing from people who say, the system is outdated and we need some reform?
I'm not sure who the theys are in Doug Ford's world, but what I do know is that trustees were democratically elected to serve their communities.
This is a pathway for the elimination of school boards and a pathway towards privatization.
The education minister's office also tells us in the coming months they will continue to consult with police agencies on how to bring back school resource officers. Bill 33 is expected to pass in the upcoming fall session. For City News, I'm Tina Yazdani.